Alrighty, once again, first of all, before I do my intro, everyone should be congratulating me for starting the stream on time. I never do that. Go me. Anyway, once again, we're going to start off today with an unboxing. It'll be another shorter one. This is, again, not a Paper Mario or a Star Fox 64 Ocarina of Time type of deal that we have going on here. But it's another one from the, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess I could keep calling it a haul. It's, you know, I didn't spend any money on it, but the haul that was found in my parents' attic. This one is, hold on. Let's see, I think I get the hang of opening these protective cases finally. You just gotta push the one side in, yeah, and then you pull the tab out. It's nice and secure though, which is good. This game, once again, it's Nintendo 64, of course. What else would it be? Get that out of my way. This one is Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers. And I don't know if I mentioned last time or not, but I said there was one box that rivaled the condition of the Paper Mario box from that collection that I found. And that would have been Bassmaster, but there was one that exceeds them both, by far. And as I just showed there, I mean, look at this thing. Look at that. Cool artwork, of course. Some of the Scooby-Doo villains, which this is a show I loved as a kid, but I don't remember many of the villains. I don't remember that one's name that I just showed. Why? You've already seen that. Why do you need to see it at a different angle? There's the back. Excuse my poor lighting. Perfect. Bottom, you got some of the, you know, your classic characters on there, of course. Did I show the top? No, I don't think I did. And of course, you got your other two, Shaggy and Scooby, right up there. But yeah, as you can, there is not a scratch on this box. This thing is obviously not factory sealed, but the condition it's in, it is equivalent to factory sealed. This thing looks brand new, like you just pulled it off the Blockbuster shelf. And it's just awesome. Like there's not a fold or a rip on this thing. It's just in immaculate condition. I wish I could say the same. I mean, Paper Mario is like a 9.5 out of 10 condition-wise, but, you know, I wish I could say the same for that one. That would have been awesome. But unfortunately, there's always trade-offs. Oh, let me get this out of here. And they're nice and tight, because again, this is in immaculate condition. Ain't nothing flimsy on this box, that's for sure. Little black cartridge. There's a decent amount of those on Nintendo 64. Once again, this is in really good condition. I did not play this as much as a kid. I really only ever touched the first level, which involved the, oh man, what's, the Dark? It's not the Dark Knight. It might not be the Black Knight either. That makes me think of Sonic. I think he's called the Black Knight, though. That sounds right. Because, to be quite honest, this game isn't great. It's decent for its time, but oh my god, the controls, like, it's one of those games where, like, let's say you're walking in a straight line, and then the camera angle changes, and then all of a sudden you're like this in relation to the character. They'll keep walking. They won't keep walking in that same direction. If you're still pointing down, they'll start coming down. And then, you know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't flow well at all. And the whole point of this is once you get to the villain, they chase you through these. And pretty much the only thing you can do is just memorize which way the camera angle is gonna go, and that's how you get through it. It's not very good, but again, for the time, it's a super charming Scooby-Doo game, and it's a show that I loved as a kid. Now, as always, there's trade-offs. Actually, before I show that, I'll read a little bit on the back box. Not as in-depth as Paper Mario here, but you know, this thing's called the Witch Doctor. That's what that one's called, okay. The Witch Doctor, talk to Scooby, Shaggy, Fred, Val, and Daphne to get clues. Storylines based on cool episodes like That Snow Ghost, and Time for a Sandwich, Scoob. Wee! Or something. I do a decent Scooby voice. Could be better, but there's definitely better out there, but, you know, could be worse. Like, wow, Scooby and the gang face off against some all-time classic villains, including the Witch Doctor is the Black Knight and the Snow Ghost. Help guide Scooby and the gang. That's essentially the name of the game right there. Help guide Scooby and the gang, because it's not easy. It's your job to search for clues and unmask the ghoulish villains. Cool. I already showed the box, again, in immaculate condition. Like, you will not find anything better than this that isn't factory sealed. Even factory sealed might be worse than that. Now, as I said, there's always trade-offs with these, and that would be the instruction booklet. This was buried in a drawer in my closet for the longest time, while this was safely in a Sunshine Markets bag in my parents' attic. This one has seen better days. Might not look bad here, but as you can see, that's just gone. It's just ripped off. We still have the front, but the entire back page is just ripped. So, there is no back, but let's see what we got in here. I've never went through this before. Like I said, it's been in my bedroom for the past 10 years and longer, even before I moved out. See if we got any cool artwork. There is cool artwork. Basically, more or less probably screenshots from the show, too, as we can see. Man, why does Shaggy's hand be like that? It's just like, that's gotta hurt. I'm starting to get the vibe that this is just gonna be a bunch of just Shaggy and Scooby making ridiculous poses. You're not gonna be able to see it because it's like a screenshot of the game, but I'm trying to get that's the one I'm looking for over here. No, wait, other way, yep. Right there. That's Shaggy shoving a gigantic sandwich in his face. Like I said, it has a lot of charm in relation to the show, which is cool. There they are again. It's just Shaggy and Scooby. They are the only playable characters, too. I believe it's technically just Shaggy and Scooby follows you around. This always terrified me as a kid, this scene right up here. Where you're just like stuck in a crowded hallway and it jump scares you. It legitimately jump scares you, and it's awesome. And of course, there they are again, running. It makes sense that they'd cover most of the artwork. Again, they are the only playable characters. Nothing, it's mostly just the same background each time here. There's another screenshot of the dynamic duo. N64 controller pack accessory. Ooh, oh, it's been so long since I have watched this. We got an ad in here for Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders. That movie, it went so hard. My personal one was the, what was it called? The Phantom Ghost, I believe, was the villain's name. Cyber something. I need to fact check. I want to have my fact, because I love this movie. I watched it on repeat as a kid. It's something. Scooby-Doo Cyber... and the Cyber Chase. That's it. This, like, this guy right here. Awesome villain. Oh, that's probably not going to show up well. No, it's not. Alright, you'll Google him. What's he called? The Phantom Ghost, I want to say? No, I'm thinking of something else, maybe? Cyber Chase villain. I need to know. Phantom Virus. That's it, the Phantom Virus. That was an awesome villain. 10 out of 10. Anyway. Any other cool advertisements in here? No, I think that's the end of it. Oh, that's awesome. Hold on. We got one last page. The Burger King advertisement. What does that say? The big kids for the big kids? Right down there in the bottom corner? For the big kids? Oh man, they don't make them like they used to, ladies and gentlemen. Man, that one was more fun than I thought it would be, for just like a, you know, a game that, again, I don't think was very great, but oh, there's a lot of charm in this one. I did not expect to go on a 3-minute rant about how awesome those movies were. So let's get that out of the way here. Okay. Make sure, again, that that's in safe condition because, like I said, it's in immaculate condition. And don't want to accidentally get up and step on it. And yeah, that's all I got. On with the stream, fellas.